She said, hola, como esta? She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. I said, bonjour, mada. Then she said, sabate. And I said, nabule. No matter where I go, you know I love them.
Thanks for joining me. Today I'm doing a relaxer update. I just relaxed my hair 2 days ago, so my relaxer is pretty fresh. As you know, I use the Cream of Nature with Argan Oil regular relaxer. I do perm my hair myself. I do it at home. I've been perming my hair for years, and these are my results. I tried to go 3 months. I did. I really did. But I didn't make it, okay? I ended up relaxing at 10 weeks post, so I was just 2 weeks shy, so it was more like 2.5 months instead of 3. But it's just way too hot. It's summer, it's hot, it's humid, and honestly my wig was just starting to get on my nerves so bad I was ready to rip it off. So I had to relax my hair, and honestly I'm glad that I did. I'm happy with the result. It took very well. I processed the perm for 20 minutes from start to finish. So it takes me about 10 minutes to apply, and then I pretty much go back through it, and that takes another 10 minutes, and then I rinse it out. Once I was done with that, I t-shirt dried my hair, and then I let my hair air dry. And after it air dried, I used my flat iron and I straightened it. I try to break it into small sections when I flat iron, just so that I only have to go over it once, maybe twice, the hair, and then that's it. I cut it. And I'm trying to keep heat off of my hair. I've been trying to only use heat once a month. It turned out really well. I mean, I'm still dealing with the issues from my setback. As you can tell, my ends are still a little, you know, they're thin. You see here where it's like, you know, you up here you don't see my hand, and then once we get down to like that last 4 inches or so, like up into there, it's really thick, and then like that there is a little thinner. But you know what, so what, I don't care. I am not chopping it off. It's not that my ends are unhealthy, it's just that with the setback that I had by not detangling my hair after I took out braids and then washing it, I really just played myself. I mean, my hair was in knots, and by the time I combed it all out, this is pretty much what I was left with my ends, because they suffered the most. So I'm hoping that by next year this time I will have recovered what I lost, and my ends will be back to the thickness that it was back before that setback, where it was really me just being stupid. And you know what, it really is important. I know people always say, oh, listen to your hair, pay attention to your hair, and it's so true, because if you don't, you'll end up having a major setback for something that you could have possibly avoided if you would have just paid a little, you know, had a little more TLC for your hair, paid a little more attention to your hair. Because I get lazy too. I get lazy too. Sometimes you don't want any bother. That's when I'll just braid it up and put it under a wig. But the longer that my hair is getting, I'm noticing that, you know, I have to take better care of it, and I'm trying to wear my wigs less so that I can take care of my hair as much as I can. But I always have to braid it up and wear that wig for at least, in between my relaxers, I have to wear a wig for at least, I would say at least 2 to 3 weeks. Especially like that last stretch before I get my relaxer, I wore a wig for the last 3 weeks. And that was just because once I'm stretching and my roots get crazy, I'm not dealing with it. I'm just not. And sometimes I will do a halo just to perm my edges when I'm wearing my wig, because, you know, you can't have on a beautiful silky wig and then your edges is looking like popcorn. Okay, we can't have that. So I did do a halo maybe around 3 weeks ago. No, maybe about 4 weeks ago. And I didn't let that process long. I put it on just long enough to make, you know, around here straight. So I had it on maybe for like 5 or 6 minutes, like just enough. So then, and then when I permed it this time, I did my edges last. Thank you girls so much for stopping by my channel and spending some time with me. Please make sure you comment below, like, share, and please subscribe so that you can see new videos that I put out. I'm trying to get a little more frequent with my videos and be a little more consistent. But you know, I work full-time and I have 2 small kids, so it gets to be a little more difficult. But I do enjoy doing these videos. It's a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see my subscribers growing. You guys are my friends in my head. And don't forget to always live life and love yourself, and I'll see you again next time.